Scooby-Doo Shaggy's Showdown has the gang go to the Crazy Q Ranch, and Shaggy's ancestor attacks the ranch. So the positives on the film, the ghost Dapper Jack Rogers has a cool design. He's dressed in black and has a skull face and a cowboy hat and guns that shoot fire. The opening credits are pretty cool. I kind of wish there was, like, an actual song, but, the credits are pretty cool. The artistry and whatnot is pretty cool. I like it when Velma says, "You can say it, I'm not allergic to the word, horses, horses," and then she sneezes and she says, "Oh, I'm allergic to the word." That was kind of funny. And the blind guy is kind of funny, putting a saddle on Fred, and like, "Nice horsey." And near the end of the film, the Buddy G song is fun to have. So I guess that kind of makes up for not having a chase song or like an intro song to the movie. So that kind of makes up for it a little bit. But that's it for positives. Nothing in the mixed, so just on to the negatives. A clue for the mystery is the font El Kabong, because it's used for the ranch's website, and it's also used for the Black Rattler Management website, and apparently font is now a clue. That's what they're considering a clue now. That's really stupid. And Shaggy's cousin rents canoes, and the gang almost died, and she asked them for money, and that was just stupid and insensitive for her to ask. Cash credit or check. I just hated that. And something that I also noticed, it's really stupid that anyone can go into any place, because Shaggy's cousin says, well, anyone can go into the barn, and the guy in the bait/museum shop says, well, I don't lock the store, so anyone can get in and get Rufus Carmichael's journal, or whatever it was, diary. Like, so that's just an excuse to have literally anyone be a suspect. So that's just really dumb. And no characters are really that memorable or enjoyable or timeless, because timeless is kind of going to Buddy G. He's not timeless. He's a YouTube sensation star. And he's just, like this is the late 2010s. This movie came out in 2017, so you can clearly tell. This couldn't obviously be set in the 2000s or the 90s. No, this is set in late 2010s, or just 2010s. Desdemona is just depressing, and like, oh, it's Desdemona. And she just moans. Maybe that's where she got her name from, because she moans a lot. Ugh. She's just annoying of how depressing she is. And the two sisters pull pranks. Is just not fun, and the old man is just confused. And you know what? That's another thing that's not memorable. I don't remember the old man, the same old man who put the saddle. Oh, I guess the blind guy is what I put. The blind guy who put the saddle on Fred. He's just confused, and that's another thing. They all just have one character traits. Sisters pull pranks, old man, or, blind guy, whichever you want to call it, confused, Desdemona, depressed, Buddy G, YouTube sensation, star, whatever. Well, I guess he has a little more written for him because he's also afraid of horses, but that doesn't really go anywhere because that has nothing to do with the plot or the story. In fact, I think when he chases the bad guy at the end, I think he rides Scooby. I don't really know. I don't really care. And, this movie is just kind of boring. Another negative is I cannot believe they incorporate Velma's sneezing into a plot point to steer the bulls because Dapper Jack releases the bulls and they're on a rampage, and she uses her sneezes to steer the bulls back to the cattle, back to the ranch, and that's really stupid. Another thing is when on the costume of Dapper Jack, they have something to pull down their face, and there's a projector in the hat, and it can make the skull face or Dapper Jack Rogers face on it, and I feel like a projector wouldn't make the face move or anything. I mean, that's just what a mask would do, not like a projector thing. And, the last negative is, Velma hammers in the El Kabong font at the end, and that it's bad, and it's just annoying. No person would ever use El Kabong font, because they're dumb, and it's putting salt in our eyes. Like, just shut up, Velma. It's so stupid. Like I've said before, I don't like this version of Velma. She seems really dumb and arrogant now in these later movies. So, yeah. So, in the end, this is not as good as a bunch of Scooby-Doo movies, but there is some stupid fun for me. But again, I don't watch this constantly, and as I'm doing this review, as I am doing this review, I am getting more pissed off as I'm talking about it. So, yeah, I don't recommend this, because this movie is just really stupid and kind of one of the worst Scooby-Doo movies. But, that's my review on Shaggy's Showdown. Thanks for watching.